Welcome back, everybody. This is Brother Mutant here. Today we're going to continue our quest to beat Pathfinder Kingmaker. Finally! We are back in the game. Remember, I am using mods. As such, the big ones that you'll stick out will be Eldritch Arcana. Of course, turn-based combat will be a big one. Bag of Tricks, and that's mostly just so that I can test out builds and such like that. But again, extremely valuable to know that I'm using mods. So this is not the vanilla version of the game. Now, we were here last time. Just up with Knock Knock, and again we have Lynxia is asking around about Darven, this guy that they basically are punishing our people to try to find him. We're still waiting for Ragongar to get freed up to do that, and Keston to take this one over, even though Jubilos is better at it, the plus 13. Keston doesn't have the red swatch, and usually red swatch, I believe, means bad things. There's red, and there's green, and then there's none. So if you see a green one, chances are that's the guy that you wanted. By and large, though, that's about all you got. From here, let's see, I am going to check my journal super quick just to make sure that we're not missing out on something. We're good all the way through this. Deal with the devil. Wait further developments. Lynxia was going about our investigation, tearing our subjects, breaking into their homes, and burning their books. Is she completely out of her mind, or what? But of course, our Baron couldn't allow this. Lynxia seems to have halted her investigation, but for how long? So we need to go find this biatch, I think. Need the stolen lands. Wait for it to unlock again. Judgment of the Gods. Talk to Valerie at the capital. Okay, we need to go do that. Annexation. Proceed with seizing a territory. Ooh, my. Okay, so we need to go talk to Val. Let's see, is she actually in the throne room here? Yeah, she's right there. Hello, Val. Greetings, Valerie sighs. Everything is well. I hope I'm ready for new orders. Remember, she doesn't have her scar anymore. The goddess healed her. About what happened at the Temple of Prisms. Please let me speak first. I wish to thank you and apologize. I'm afraid I've dragged you into a huge amount of trouble, Valerie sighs. Trust me, I didn't want any of this, and it saddens me what you've had to endure. But at the same time, I'm happy I had you at my side through it all. I am finally free, really free, not just from Shellen and her followers, but from my past as well. I shall lament no more over the years I spent in the Order. Now I can devote all my time to whatever I want. I have the strength to resist any threat, whether it be new fanatics of Shellen or threats to your lands. Big XP jump. Together we can overcome any obstacle, I'm sure of that. Well, it's lawful evil. The next time someone comes to claim you, I'll just slit your throat. You serve only me. Don't forget it. Damn, man, it's totally evil. Well, see, Valerie smiles with just one corner of her mouth. Your enthusiasm reminds me of Lindsay's in a good way. I'm glad the scar is gone. Valerie touches her face with a scarry speed. At least the world around me has returned to its accustomed place. This morning I found another love note under my door, Valerie chuckles, though I can't say I missed the extra attention. Thank you for the conversation. Talk to you later. Peace out. Alright, of course, updated journal, I'm sure. Yep, Judgment of the Gods. And that's the last, I believe, of her quest. So we're complete with companion quests for the time being, anyway. Working on a curse. Ooh, 23 days before the curse. Okay, so we do have a little bit of time to dilly-dink around. Let's see what might happen. Let's actually go into the town proper. I haven't been there in a while, so make sure there's not some idiot outside waiting for us to step out and say hey to or something. And we have yet to find, and I don't mean this to be spoilers, but again, if you're watching this video, chances are you want spoilers. There is a part of your town where you actually go below ground. There's like a well, I want to say, that you basically investigate. I've yet to have that happen, and I think I've had this happen before. Ooh, here we go. Darven. Hell Knights are not the most courteous guests, are they? And the Hell Knights from the Order of the Rack are the vilest of them all. Tan-skinned half-elf with green eyes looks at you respectfully, but with a smile on his face. My name is Darven. Darven, the rebellious murderer Lynxia is searching for? Yes, I'm a rebel, a murderer, a pirate, a renegade, a smuggler, and I have lots of other scary titles. Half-elf laughs lightly, but watching you closely at the same time. If you listen to Lynxia, I'm evil incarnate, baby eater, your worst nightmares came true. If the end of times should ever come, it will be because of me and me alone. Darven utters a sad sigh. Of course, all of Lynxia's accusations are false. That is to say, they are not entirely true. It's true I am involved in this story, but my sins are not so great as they are thought to be. I understand you, Darven. Tell me your story. It's so long, I don't even know where to begin, Darven grins. Although I guess you're only interested in the things I've been accused of. I did in fact kill a Chelish noble, and I participated in a rebellion, but all of this happened by total accident. I was captain of a ship that sailed the inner sea. We traded with those who were stronger than us and raided with those who were weaker. Just regular life for a man of my profession. One day we stopped at one of the Cheliax ports, and that's when it all started. I caught sight of a certain Chelish noble who, for a long time, been number one on my kill on sight list, so I challenged him to a duel, and he was too stupid to refuse. I dispatched him, only then to learn that he was a distant relative of Chelaxius' crown prince, and besides that, the lord of the surrounding lands, and of course no one in the area was at all fond of him. After his death, a rebellion broke out. That's nothing new for Chilax. As his accidental killer, I was named the rebellion's leader, but I assure you I fled the first moment I could, leapt upon my ship, and set sail. A month later, I found out I'd become the main reason for a great tragedy, and an enemy of the Chelish people. So what did this Chelish noble do to make you so angry? Once long ago, long before all this rebellion nonsense, I used to be a simple sailor who'd served the Teldorian merchant fleet. Good old times, Darven squints dreamily, continuing to watch you closely from under his half-closed eyelids. The blazing sun overhead, a salted taste on your lips, the squawk of seagulls calling you forwards, ropes squeaking in the storm as you fight against the sea itself, winning in the end, and of course a line of the land on the horizon. When you know that tonight you'll have a mug of rum in one hand and a smiling girl to share it with. Darven gives you a sly smile. But all that came to an end when once a certain Chelish noble decided that he liked our goods but didn't like our fleet. I survived the battle barely, clinging to a piece of driftwood lost on the open sea like me. I swore I'd have my revenge, so I decided to become a pirate myself, a pirate captain as need be. You can't always get what you want, you know, unless you're me. Darven gives you a smug smile. What do you want from me, Darven? I'm glad you asked. I've so much to offer. You see, I'm rich, and I don't mind sharing my riches with those who can help me with my troubles. Lynxia, on the other hand, will give you nothing. I doubt she'd even say thank you. I know where Lynxia has set up her temporary camp in a secluded lodge on the edge of the southern Gnarl Marches. Go there. Convince her to stop chasing me. Order her. Kill her if need be. It shouldn't be difficult, so what do you say? Do we have a deal? Lawful neutral. That's me. Deal. I'll help you. I'm so glad to hear it. Darven's smile remains as smug as before, but you feel a hint of relief behind it. Please, deal with Lynxia as soon as possible. I'll find you after you resolve the situation. Decent amount of XP. Okay. So, talk to Lynxia is part of our to-do list. Now, let's actually check our stuff here. So, we got Zarcy. That's Arlene. And we gave her, by the way, our unicorn horn, I believe. Excuse me. So that allows us to literally complete her quest so that she's able to do all the fun stuff that she needs to complete her masterwork item. The masterwork item is something that you want from every artisan, in my opinion, even if it's not something you would personally use. Now, having said that, who are we taking with us to this place? Well, clearly we got a nice cleric, even if he is blind right now. I forget, though, if I've geared him up. I should probably take a look at that just to make sure he hasn't missed out on gear. But Valerie's with us, but we don't need Val. We, of course, got my 2 assistants, comrades, however you want to talk about them. Let's bring out Ekin and Tristan and Jubilos. Got a nice back rank right there with all kinds of attacks, and again, we can switch her over to 2-weapon fighting. She capitalizes on that sort of thing. So, for those of you that have missed the playthrough, welcome back. For those of you that didn't miss the playthrough, too bad. I'm sorry about taking so long to get back to it, but I got so many requests for specific types of builds that I wanted to complete them because they are fun, and I do enjoy breaking from the game to theory craft a bit. Hopefully you guys found them entertaining, if at the very least useful. We are looking for... Oh, is that the secluded lodge? Talk to Lynxia. She's in the secluded lodge, you say. Oh, nope, screw that. Let's teleport to here. Shambling steps. Thank you. Let's do a quick save after all that, of course. Right. Travel to the lodge we go. Entree view, kind sir. stopped by the grocery store today and got myself a soda as well. On the way back home, good lord, I must have drove by 3 different restaurants with no one taking anybody inside. The drive-thrus are stacked. Lynxia, King, how did you get there? Here? Who told you about this place? I demand answers. Jubas, do we really need to talk to this person? The kindest words I could give a member of the Order of the Rack would be an epitaph. Tell me more about your investigation. Lynxia shrugs. We've interrogated the capital's population, but no one proved to have any solid clues. Now we move our investigation to the neighboring villages. I'll find Darven whatever it takes. Today, tomorrow, in a week, or in a year. He won't escape me. But you never answered my question. How did you get here? Darven told me where to look for you. What? Lynxia's hand twitches towards her sword and freezes as it's hilt. How did this happen? When? Where is he now? He asked me to get rid of you. You should have executed the criminal, not engaged him in conversation. It was your duty as the ruler of these lands. Or do you have something to hide? I think I'll just have to sort it out personally. Hell Knights, to battle. Oh, fine, bitch. Let's do this thing. What the hell just happened? Darven, great job, my friend. I doubt anyone else could have managed to distract Lynxia for so long. Now all that's left is to finish her off. Oh, you sneaky little bastard. Treason. To battle, Hell Knights. To keep Darven alive. Or keep Darven alive, but kill all the rest. Holy shit, that was a coup. He just totally gutted her too, man. Oof, he took a decent chunk of her health. Nice work, bro. Alright, so we have, let's see, we got a Hell Rack Knights is casting a rage spell of some kind. We got Hell Knight of the Rack, Hell Knight of the Rack. Yeah, okay. And Lynxia, of course. And it looks like she's been damaged, but it looks like she had a buff or debuff on her. That could have been from him. And he's getting ready to cast another spell. Apparently to make himself go invisible again. Looks like ready to dispel magic. Is my guess. It looks just like that. So, Dora. Darven is next. Look at that. Oh, Darven. Rolling high. How is our initiative check on? Haven't been a while. Solid. Love that. Okay. Let's have some fun. Alright, what are we going to do here? I did not buff up, of course. And my Arcane Strike is off. Not that I care. This is probably going to be a swift fight. How about we slow things down a little bit? Yeah. A couple of will saves on these two, but that's okay. And Dora, I want you to 5-foot stutter step this way. I'll get away from that guy. Greater Invis. Yep. Eliza's turn. Time for some Tetsa, I think. I do. Oh wait, those Bronlani Azada. Axiomites Soul Eaters. Bogeyman time. Yes. Some of that bogey. Good old bogey times.
Strike as one.
Ooh. Alright, Ekandayo. How about you take out, this doofus here. Yeah. He's missing on her. Flat-footed, she's got some armor on her. Alright, well we know how to solve that problem, don't we, class? That's right. We use the Quicken Meta Magic Rod, and we zap her with a cantrip. Say, Acid Splash. For some sneak attack love, then we shut the rod off. Then we hit with another sneak attack, like multi-beam Scorching Ray. Oh, that sounds like fun. Damn, this is not the end. Hell Knights, cover my back. Coward! Flee from my lands. Peace out. Oh, shit. Well, hey there, guys. There's more of them, huh? Alright, Proto, come over here. Thank you for that critical miss. Alright, Akbo. I think I probably need some reinforcements. But first, let's charge over here and eat this guy's face. That'll do. Alright, Juby, you're coming this way. And I want every force bomb you can throw at that fucking son of a bitch. Take him out. Nice. Still alive. Wow, after all that. Let's take a look at that health. Oh, he's like on a stone's throw away. I wonder if he's an orc. Could be that he's dead but not dead. Tristan, gonna move your happy ass right over here. And I'm going to have you summon some Skeletors for this fine gentleman. That'll keep him busy. Yes, indeed. Get him, boy. Kick his ass. Smacky, smacky. Oh, a crit. That's just priceless. Alright, Dora's turn. I think we need to come over here and smack on this little nice solid smack. Oh, by the way, am I using my new weapon? No, I'm not. I'm using the longsword +3 and my arcane protector for extra armor. That's fair enough. Then speed necrotic longsword is what I should be using, though. That'll give me extra damage potential. Ah, my little sneak buddy doing his little sneak buddy thing. All right, Liza, come over here, help me finish this doofus off. Yeah, she's got her new staff of speed, no less. Oh, there goes the bogeyman, doing the bogey thing. All right, yeah, I can help him out.
Hide from me.
Nice. Oh yeah. Get all that damage. Take it. Like it. Enjoy it. Oof. Heck, so many attacks with that bow. Okay, Hell Knight number 7. Ooh, using my slow spell trick on me. Who do you think invented that trick, Sunshine? That's my trick. How dare you? Alright, fine. Be blind.
Yes.
Wow, dude, made the check. Let's take a look at that check. Well, it's kind of low. 20, really? That's all? What do you got rocking there, kiddo? 8. I guess it is a level 2 spell. Yeah, okay, that's 10, 2, and 8 is 20. Yeah, alright, fine. I thought she was better than that. Alright, this guy's dead. This guy's dead. Dumra apparently has been frightened. Sorry, Dumra. Come on over here, Rockbo. Alright, Juby. You can come all the way over here, because I don't care if you only hit one. Because you're gonna... Oh my. How is he getting all the attacks off in a combat round like that? Huh. Well, whatever, ain't gonna complain. Come over here, Tristan. You have some auto hit moves, I presume, sir? You do. Take that damage, you bastard. Come and get up, Skeletors. Run. Deepest Fear, what's that? Effect, Deepest Fear. Who's doing that? It's a little weird. Yeah, whatever. Right, Dora. I need some range, buddy. What do you got for me? He's back on. Liza. Nah, boo. It's okay. There we go. Bogeyman did him in. Good work, team. Defeat the Hell Knights. Let's take a look at that journal update. I don't know if I feel good about this. I knew from the very beginning that this would end in a fight. Well, if it's meant to be, so be it. Let's show those book burners that they should never have come to Ireland. Yeah, true that. Screw those guys. They burn books. We hate that. Those guys suck. And not in a good way. So let's steal their shit and sell it to Dumra. Ooh, and some of it might be epic shit. Fuck yeah. Alright. I missed you, game. You got so much stuff to steal. I mean, appropriate. Yes, appropriate. That's the proper phrase.
I'm there.
Let's find out what level we just picked up, because that might be some useful gear. Let's do from newest to oldest. We picked up a bunch of Cloaks of Resistance, some normal steel helmets, Inspired Wisdom headband, some full plate +1. That'll sell for some money. Someone does lackluster on his team. A couple of shields, several long swords, just +1. Long spear, Cloak of Resistance. Yeah, nothing fancy. Rope of Transmutation. I do have to give that to what's her face though before I forget. That's Octavia. Notice that she has Horde Wilting on the list here, but remember, Eldritch Scoundrels can only cast level 6 spells on down, so she has access to spells on the list for some silly ass reason. Let's actually go by type. So you'll see that she has spells like that that she has access to, that she will be able to scribe to her book, but she will not be able to use. We actually figured that out in the very last episode, too. Not figured out, we actually knew that, I should say. I see you had some Hell Knights as guests. Thummerways dismissively. Ah, blast the snots back to hell. They scare simple folk away just sitting there. Good thing you've shown them what's what. Yeah, cool with me. Nice of your wares. Buy my shit. Except for my sword. And you're getting this junk. This junk. Keeping that. I should probably actually put that away. Cloaks of resistance. What's that? Ooh, that might be worthwhile. I don't think I need the inspired wisdom thing. Although that one there, the marksman headset, bonus to perception and a bonus to your attack rolls if you're using the dead aim feat. Deadly aim literally is like a power attack, but for ranged attacks. So literally, for every -1 to your swing, it's like a +2 to your damage. That's why Ekin is so amazing. But again, a penalty to your swing is a penalty to your chance to hit, and that's less damage that way. So this is a nice solid +2 back for those characters. And again, this is a solid upgrade. I don't know that I want to put it on them, but I have to check that, because that's definitely worth checking, in my opinion. Let's sell all that. Sounds good to me. And we're going to go... Oh, let me see. Make sure there's not something else in here that I wanted to... We got a shovel. How do we get a shovel? Oh, whatever. I almost always sort by price. Is there anything that she has that was worth a damn? Ooh, it's Link Staff +2. A Dorraj pendant. By the way, those sell for as much as she's selling them for. So if you ever buy this from her and take it back to your storyteller in your capital, he'll buy it for $400. So, yay, I guess. I don't know. That might be XP involved in that, though, too. So that's something, you know, it's screw it. Let's actually just buy it, and we will check that. I think it literally is just, like, you get the $400 back, so it's kind of like, who cares? But it is funny to me.
I do what I
There's my
must.
exit. Am I missing something? Oh, probably need to talk to... Where did the Mr. Invisible go? Darven. There he is. Probably need to talk to him. Darven turns to you and graces you with a shining smile. I thank you for your help. Without you, I'd never been able to deal with this fanatic. I hope you'll forgive me for a little show I took the liberty of putting on. After all, the results weren't bad. Wouldn't you agree? Anyhow, it seems I owe you an explanation. Again, that's beginning to become a habit. Before I forget, please accept this modest reward. You've earned every bit of it. You set me up. Now Lynxia thinks we're accomplices. I regret if I've caused you any discomfort. I hope that the sound of golden coins jingling in your purse will help you forget the unfortunate episode. Explain yourself then. I'm listening. You do remember the whole story I told you earlier, right? About the duel with the Chelish noble and the rebellion which followed his death. You see, the whole story was one little additional piece. Well, not so little to be precise, Garvin grins. His name is Mammon, and he's one of the archdevils, the Ardent Prince, or so I've been told. He's made a pact with me, and I'm having trouble upholding my side of the bargain, and his patience is growing thinner by the day. Archdevil Mammon is Hell's accountant and treasurer. He rules over the lightless realm of Erebus, and is generally worshipped by greedy and corrupt mortals. His unholy symbol is an azure coin with the head of Mammon stamped on it. The Chelish noble had a pact with Mammon too, which I expect is commonplace for the Chelish nobility, and the noble was in no hurry to fulfill his end of the deal either. By killing him, I earned Mammon's gratitude, and he offered me a similar pact, a handsome sum of gold, and my cherished dream come true. That's what he promised, so how could I say no? Remind me, how did you make a pact with Mammon? You do remember the whole story I told you earlier, right? About the duel with the Chelish noble and the rebellion which followed his death. You see, the whole story has one additional piece. Yeah. Okay. What was the point of your pact with Mammon? I'm to become a king. No more, no less, Darven grins, but this time his grin is joyless. The subjects of my kingdom are supposed to worship Mammon as their official deity and pay taxes to his temples. I don't like the sound of that. It's not so difficult a task, I suppose, especially if you have enough money. The only problem is Lynxia. The moment I lay my kingdom's first cornerstone, I'll become an easy target. She'll instantly find me and promptly introduce me to all her torture devices. However, I fear that soon I'll have to take the risk and establish my kingdom nevertheless. Mammon is growing restless, and in the end, I'd rather risk facing Lynxia than challenge him. So this means you want to become a king? Oh yes, it was my dream ever since I was sailing the inner sea as part of the Taldorian merchant fleet. I even came up with a name for my kingdom, Brianheart. Ah, fond memories of those careless times when I had neither crazy zealots nor offended archdevil chasing me. What do you want from me? Help me get rid of Lynxia, once and for all. Of course, your help will be amply rewarded. I can be very grateful. I don't know, man. Deals with devils? I'm not a fan. I've heard enough. So what do you say? Will you accept my offer? I don't need your money. But it's yours, Darven shrugs dismissively. Give it to the poor, throw it away, or dump it in the river if you really can't be bothered. I don't know, man. Shit. This sucks. I don't like her because she was torturing my people for no good goddamn reason. I don't like that bully shit. And I don't like the fact that she was burning books. But having said that, this dude just openly admitted to freaking basically worshipping a devil. Or at the very least, helping the devil gain worshippers. None of that sounds appealing. And all for cash. Fucking seriously? No. I'm just screw this. Lynxie was right about you. Maybe not right about him. Get out of my kingdom at once and don't let me catch you around here again. Darven sighs. Things are unfolding in a most regrettable way. I should have offered him more money. Peace out, loser. Wait, further developments. This is going to somehow bite me in the ass. I just know it. Ah, it sucks. Well, we started off on a high note, team. Is what it is. Can't be right 100% of the time. And again, I do maintain that these Hell Knights were assholes, so screw those dudes. Oh, looks like we got something going on here. What did I miss? Just because we dealt with what's-her-face. Yeah, Lynxie's asking around, but there are... Ceases interrogating your people. Okay, that's all that was. And we're about to pop 2 days and 5 days for these guys to come back and be available. So we probably want to go back to town. I'm cool with that. Let's head back to town. This sucks. I did not like being used as a pawn. Boo. Boo on you, sir. Go back to Doraville. Alright, before we go anywhere else, or before we do anything else, is there anywhere I need to go, like visiting Varnhold again? Or, I don't think so. I think she's actually crafting stuff for me now, right? The artisan over there. Our journal should be updated. Darven has disappeared again. What's wrong with that fellow? And Lynxia's gone with him. I mean, they disappeared separately, but they both disappeared at the same time. Well, no, we have to rewrite this later. Anyway, we have no other option but to be patient again. But I'm sure this story isn't over yet. Yeah, me neither, kid. That sucks. Alright, enter the main square. Like I wanted to show you guys before, there is a well that has yet to open up for us. Literally, someone's like refinishing their house or some shit, and they're like moving one well from one location in your town to another location or something. And as they do that, they realize they break open a separate hidden room that they never knew existed below ground. And in that room is not only like something to fight, nothing major, but like some treasure that you wanted, because again, for that kick-ass gear that I pilfered early, let me see if I can show it to you. The kick-ass hat and all the cool stuff that I got for free from that one big bad that we teleported in and killed him by ourselves, all solo and shit. To get into his place properly, you need to kill a bunch of monsters. But to know what when you've completed that task, instead of just constantly coming back, you basically go to the well. The well has a magic item buried in it, and as such, you can use that item to keep track of how many of the special monsters you've killed. But I don't see it. And I wanted to say it was supposed to be like right here, so hopefully I didn't out-level the usefulness of that by killing him early or by upgrading to a city sooner than later. Because I never got the prompt to go deal with the well. At least I don't think I did. But that's, like I said, that's supposed to be a pretty interesting little story arc there. And again, as long as you kill all the big quote-unquote monsters, there's quite a few on that list, by the way, then the magic key or item or whatever the hell it is actually is amazing in that it keeps track of that kills for you. So it says, oh, it has this many to go, or you've completed 4 of 50, or whatever the hell it is. And when you're done with it, then you know that the barrier is down. You don't have to teleport into the room anymore. You can just walk in on the son of a bitch. And that's when you're supposed to go back and kick his ass. It's still much later. It's supposed to be after pit tax. So again, we're supposed to be a ways away from that. So maybe it just hasn't shown up yet as a quest. But I think we should have had it by now. Brought some relics. Dorraj pendant. Yeah, just the gold. Say 400 for 400. And a tribal fetish. Okay. How are you handling your new job? I am immensely grateful for this position you grace. Thanks to it, I daily discover many new stories of living people and their art. Alright. Cool beans, bro. I wanted to gear up people, first off. He has got his gear. Yeah, he's got the Dark Acolyte's robe. I gave him the Acolyte robe. Look at you, buddy, with your intelligence and charisma. He's morally a wisdom caster, though, so it's kind of weird that I gave him those. Why did I give him those? Maybe it's probably because I just had them on me. Fire, of earth, air. Yeah, that's about all I had. Now, Leviathan's gift. You ain't getting that. I wanted to give these to Octavia, though. She has this padded armor +4, but I like the idea of her having the transmutation. And it looks badass, too. This is the one that's a +2 to her saves against evocation spells, but also a +2 to the DC check of all her transmutation spells. So if you look at her spell list, transmutation-wise, anything that's in green should be a transmutation spell. Doesn't mean it is. For instance, again, new spells added because of our mod show up sometimes as green, or even red when they're not supposed to be. So keep an eye out for that shit. But by and large, if it's in here, it's part of the transmutation school. So nothing in here except for maybe Stonefist has a save. Oh, Touch of Gracelessness has a save. There you go. So a DC check on that one would be better. Level 2 Web Spell. Awesome spell. And again, we use that twice, no less. What else? Slow. Solid choice. And again, she has it. And level 3, 4. Wall of Fire's evocation. So again, it's not supposed to be green. But Obsidian Flow is on the list. And again, that's a +2 to her DC check on that one. Baleful Polymorph, she has one of those queued up. Disintegrate, now we're talking. This is an amazing one that when it hits, again, 40d6 of damage, best case scenario. Not yet, but she'll get there. And solid damage, and sneak attack applicable as well, since it's a race spell. Tar Pool as well, which actually is not on the list down here, which I probably should rectify that, but it's still a solid spell. Legendary Proportions. Yeah. Good news on that one is you can cast it on other people. So I can make myself, like, or Amiri, for instance, a badass. Or the Valerie as a tank. Just have her be fucking huge. And just, rah, whole smash through the area. But she doesn't have anything level 8 or 9 yet that's on that list. On that, though, did we pick up any? No. Okay. Just wanted to make sure. Oh, I should also check Jubilost on that, too, shouldn't I? It's been a while since we've been on here, just to make sure. Okay. Yeah, we feel good about that. So, that covers that. I'm going to put away some gear. I don't need the Heart of Valor right now, and I don't need the padded armor right now. It just makes stuff just the tiniest bit later. Weapon-wise, we're good there. Oh, I did want to check to see if anyone needed bracers of armor class +5. Let's see. Not for him. He's got +5s already. She's got +5s already. She's got to have at least a +6. Yeah. Knock. No. Sisters I could care less about. Oh, she could use some. Now, here we go. That's probably where they came from in the first damn place, because she was wearing the damn padded armor. So now she don't have to worry about that padded armor. She wears this. Now, again, we're trying to get to the point where she could wear something like this, right? She has that ability. But I need something then better for knock is the point. The reason for this on her, remember, she's a thief as well, a rogue type as well, so she does sneak attack damage. So she can't wear leather, though, without arcane spell failure. But I believe we have purchased arcane armor training. There you go, the 10%. So literally, she could wear that armor right now, and we'd have to find something else for knock. And anytime she is accidentally struck in battle, which could be a thing, she goes invisible, greater invisible, for like 2 rounds or some shit. So again, a solid chance for her to book the hell out of there and not get swarmed with like massive attacks. And again, with her health being super low and all, it's a solid upgrade in my opinion. That's something that we would like to do. From here, though, what are we going to do? I guess we have nothing else to do but a quick save and probably fast-forwarding the clock a little bit. I don't want to do 14-day jumps since we're so close to the next curse and being ready for us to beat on it. So we'll probably skip ahead just a day or two at a time until we unlock these guys and put them on the clock, so to speak. Oh, what was that? Lindsay, what do we have you getting ready to do? Aggressive expansion. Allows for faster region claim. Oh my! Why didn't I have her do this? Yeah, get on that. That'll be done by the end of the month. That's okay. Skip a day. Jaethel has news. Oh, we haven't finished her quest yet. Ooh, this will be fun. What's up, JJ? Jaethel crosses the throne room, her gait determined and confident. It seems clear that the Inquisitor has something pressing on her mind. Finally, I have news about the half-blood. I expected him to seek shelter somewhere far from your lands, but no, he was spotted not far away. So where is he? Not far from the Valley of the Dead. What a fitting place for a Pharasmite, desperately trying to rid this world of the undead. Such determination might have been an asset in dealing with Mordecai, but I wish to discuss something else. The half-blood was spotted chasing some pauper pilgrim woman. Judging by the things my agent managed to find out, the woman herself may turn out to be quite interesting. To track down the half-blood, I had to deal with a whole range of scum, thieves, vagabonds, brave robbers. Oh, the company you keep, Jaethel. One of them located Enio, but then preyed upon the pauper woman. Couldn't miss a chance to rob her blind. In her handbag, the thief found some ominous writings. Thinking the papers were cursed, he decided to rid himself of them by giving them to me. Do you know what they turned out to be? Excerpts from Serving Your Hunger, the sacred text of Urgathoa's followers, who, by the way, is the god of death, one of, and the one that made her undead. So this is her follower, or deity. I've examined the stolen papers closely, and now I believe that their owner is a high-ranking priestess of Urgathoa, the old lady that got mugged. It seems this half-blood persists in his desire to rid the world of all my goddess followers. He's skilled at covering his tracks, but now we have a chance to intercept him. Let's go to the Valley of the Dead and find this priestess before he acts. Then, when he comes for her, well, the servants of any deity should be able to stand up for their faith, is it not so? Fine, as soon as the opportunity arises, we'll visit the Valley of the Dead. Thank you. I want to say this. This is important to me. I have grown tired of drowning in silence, hearing never a word from my goddess. I wish to speak with this priestess and try to discover what Urgathoa may be expecting from me. I want answers. Answers from my murderer, among others. Well, all right, kid. I understand. They did make you undead. That evil bastards.
I'm there.
So, Chase My Shadow just unlocked. Let's take a look at that. It's got to be under the errands? No. Oh, companion quest. There we go. Yeah, Chase My Shadow says, we're off to the Valley of the Dead. A follower of Urgathoa has been sighted there, and she may somehow be connected with Enio. Maybe she can provide answers to some of the questions that torment Jaethel. Right on. However, we are running low on time. Not for this video, I mean time for our castle. Because we want to make sure we're here for this shit. And I don't know if we're going to have more things pop up. So again, the deadlines on these things, 13 days, I guess there's not a whole lot we can do. So again, I don't mind skipping a day because we'll be in town for when this problem arises. But we can do that on the open road as well. We probably need to rest anyway, so that'll put us into the next day. Let's do that. We'll do a quick knee after resting, or saving, of course. Prove that, of course, he passed his check before we get on the open road. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. We rested, but we didn't rest hardly at all. Huh. Was that right? Felt like that was less than 8 hours. Whatever. Let's skip a day. Oh, no, let's not skip a day. We'll just do it on the open road, like I said. We'll be within the territory's reach of being able to talk to the chasm and find out if he passed it. So, put together our team. Obviously, Jathel has to come with on this one. So, we'll have to reschedule our teamies for this. Jathel, you're with. We'll take her off and put her right back on. We'll make her ranged. He hates Jathel. Not that that matters. I'm just saying, might as well be respectful. Jubilost is always a great one. Excuse me, because I ate too fast today. So, we have a limited amount of time to do this, so hopefully it's not too far into the Valley of the Dead. If I recall, it's a hop, skip, and a jump away from us. Quick save that mess. You teleport to here. Valley of the Dead. Yeah, Jesus Christ, this is going to be far away. Okay. Silvershire. Teleport to Silvershire, please. Accept Devu. Alright, that's where she wants to go. Yeah, there it is. Okay. Hey, success. Espionage 3. Let's see. Problem. A war of shadows. The region is being torn apart by a war between two criminal clans. What's worse, one or the other warring family has every local guard in their pocket. Only outside intervention can put an end to the bloodshed. Success. The minister's spies successfully infiltrated the ranks of one of the criminal clans. After they convinced the gang chief to set up a huge ambush, they secretly informed her enemy about it. A bloody battle ensued, and both hands utterly destroyed each other. Espionage plus 3. Good job. We're getting that espionage up. Finally have enough to be able to rank that up too, by the way. Which, yeah, we'll have to deal with that later. But that was awesome. Good job, Ekondayo. Save that mess. Again, we're rapidly approaching the territory where I've messed up my last playthrough, so we have to be real careful here that we're actually scumming all this stuff properly. Yeah, sure, fight it. We haven't had a good fight in minutes. Let's kick his ass, team. What you got for me? Oh my. Hey there.
I'm losing my temper.
She's losing her temper. What are you going to do about it? That's what. It's a little weird that it didn't engage us immediately. Alright, J-Film. See if these things have bones. Hey, they do. That barely damaged it. 18. I'd say he's got at least a couple hundred, maybe 150 to 200 HP. I wonder if we can tell. Ooh, 152, look at that. Damn, you're spotted. Oh, and they got spell resistance as well. Immune to poison, stun, critical hits, precision damage. And of course, fire, not surprising. But Jathan, why don't you come over here, kiddo? Spread out a little bit. This is where Jubilost is going to freaking crush shit. But Eliza, come over here, honey bear, and throw down some code on him. Yay. Boom. 18 and 12. Solid, solid. Okay, Harem. You come up front. You got better armor than most people. And feel free to bone shatter this or shake this one. Nice, nice. I should have probably used actually Cold Ice Strike, but oh well. Dora's turn. Dora, you come over here. Cone of cold, these fools. Oh, that was sexy. I'm gonna hit Skeletal Champion. Sorry, Skeletal Champion. At least they're immune to it. About to say, where did that 0 come from? 75 damage to one, though. Who's almost dead? Ooh, the one on top. Okay. And Proto. Wants you to 5-foot stutter step. And I want you to Fearless Ray. I was hoping for sneak attack damage, of course. Alright, hey, use that snowball. Oh, what the hell? Oh, come on, that was her attack official? That's bullshit. Alright, Judy Bear. You're up here. And you're having some bomb fun.
Primitives.
Oh, yeah. Get up in. Good job. Good job. That guy is just brutal. Jaethel. Time for another bone shaker. Nice hit for 19. He about dead. These guys are usually pretty goddamn scary, so I'm actually pretty proud of our team. Not that I should be, because they're actually pretty badass. Those little animate dead, man. I'm telling you, it's so hard not to have Mystery of the Undead as one of your first traits, because those 3 pets a year, 3 times a day that you can summon those dudes is just freaking amazing. Harem, literally for no other reason than to just be able to whip them out and be a shield. Of course, not to mention the fact that we actually get damage from them besides. But they are pretty baller, I must admit. Okay, back to the road. It was a nice little warm-up to get us ready for whatever's going on down here with Jaethel and her Urgathoan priestess, as well as that Enio jackass. Continue, please. Enter the Valley of the Dead. Weird place to show up. This was Mordecai's tomb, if I'm not mistaken, or the way we entered Mordecai's tomb. Right? We had to pass this road checkpoint. This must be her. I assume trouble at all times. I'll make sure that I don't have something stupid on like a metamagic rod. But I will at least buff up with a shield spell and a blur spell.
I will
She
not
can grab herself shield faced. Likewise, madam. Bless spell. What's your shield spell on too?
I'm still here.
You got one.
Yes.
Jubiloth, you got yourself a mutagen. And a shield spell. And a blur spell. Alright, I feel pretty good about that. Quick save that mess. Hey, Taneka. Taneka, the woman seems incredibly old and haggard. It's hard to believe she can move at all, let alone reach such wild places. But her dark eyes burn with a cold flame. Why do you disturb a poor pilgrim? I live perhaps on my final days. She suddenly trails off upon casting her eyes upon Jaethel. Has Urgathoa heard my pleas? I have been waiting for so... I'm not going to do the voice anymore. I have been waiting for so long. Jaethel does not seem pleased. She looks upon the old woman's pale and wrinkled face, barely concealing her disgust. You may call me Jaethel. You guessed correctly. We serve the same goddess. In case you are unaware, a servant of Pharasma is chasing you. We could help you, but first I would know who you are and how you might prove yourself useful. 480 XP. A woman nods lifelessly. I'm not surprised. The servants of Pharasma have chased me for nearly 40 years. My name is Taneka. What do you want to know? Who are you? What do you want from us? This cannot be explained in one breath. Long ago, I was a powerful priestess of Urgathoa, a leader of a secret coven. I had everything. Power, beauty, wealth, admirers, ready to sacrifice their lives for me. I possess the secret of Urgathoa's ritual, which grants the power to overcome death and old age. Ooh, my. It demands the life of blood relatives as a payment. But what of that? I had given birth to 2 adorable daughters and raised them in anticipation of the day when their youth and beauty would become mine. Oh, what a evil bitch. Hope we get to kill her. But I was naive and overconfident in my power. I met an enemy who destroyed me and all my hopes of a second youth. But why would you care about the grief of a dying old woman? I still know the secret of the ritual, and I can share it with you. Oh, beautiful Jaethel, the ritual will grant you immense power. You can even become a living being again, if that is your wish. All I ask in return is that you prolong my life, raise me as undead. The other roads to eternity are closed to me, and I do not wish to die. This offer sounds tempting. What do you say, Dora? What do you know about Jaethel? What are you doing in the Valley of the Dead? Wait, tell me more about what happened to you. Tanaka takes a deep breath. My ritual demands the victim be properly prepared. Some time ago, I took my daughters to the Covenant's underground hall and lulled them into a magical sleep that was to last many months. However, I did not consider that the father of one of the girls, also an adept of Urgathoa, would put the life of his child above his passion for me and all that we believed in and lived for. The fool secretly went to beg for help, and where? The Temple of Pharasma, no less. The Lady of Grace is not highly revered in our country. Only 2 old priestesses lived at her temple, but when they learned that a secret coven of Urgathoa operated in the city, they called their inquisitor for help. I remember him clearly, so young, so proud. A half-elf of rare beauty, thick brown hair, and a gaze that burned with a certainty that he was his goddess' favorite weapon. He broke into the hall while I was preparing the ritual. We fought the coven of Urgathoa against the Pharasma's inquisitor and his 2 companions. Everyone died that evening except the 2 of us, but no matter how self-confident the young inquisitor was, he could not defeat me. I remember the moment he realized it. I read it on his face when he lost his confidence for the first time, but then he rushed to my daughter, still lying in slumber, and killed both in an instant. Then he turned to me and said, "No way out," and that was that. Holy shit! That turned south fast. Were his mocking words a curse or just a guess? I do not know, but they bore the fruit of truth. No way out. My coven died and my secrets were revealed. I had to flee, to hide from the Pharasmites in the backwoods, down the rat hole, denying myself my usual luxuries. Without my daughters, I could no longer prolong my life and youth. Year after year, I tried in vain to conceive a child. Year passed after year in desperate attempts, flights, and hardship. My beauty and strength melted away, and I became a miserable, exhausted old woman. Jathel's gift is now my only hope of escape from death. You want Jathel to kill you and raise you as undead, and in return you offer her the secret of a ritual? I do not think killing me is necessary. Only the pathetic remnants of my former strength support my body. I need only loosen my grip and my end will come swiftly. Yes, in exchange, I offer a priceless secret. It can be used in many ways, to grant new powers or even a new life. What do you know about Jathel? Why are you seeking her help? How can I not recognize the one chosen by the goddess? Her power in you shines like the full moon on a black velvet sky. I know that she can do many things, including sharing her gift with others. What are you doing in the Valley of the Dead? I came here sensing the awakening of an ancient and powerful undead creature, hoping perhaps I could somehow scoop up a handful of his incredible power, turn myself an undead, and slip away from death, but it seems that I'm too late. Tanaka whispers and lowers her head. Jathel, I've made a decision. I'm listening. Despite her detached composure, the undead elf looks at you with tension in her eyes. She lowers her voice to a whisper. We might accept this offer, then change the agreement after I possess the secret of the ritual. Knowledge is knowledge. Agree and receive the secret, then I will decide if we should use it or not. Tanaka looks at you with an insane hope in her eyes. Then, with a trembling hand, she pulls a large scroll from somewhere under the rocks and hands it to Jathel. I almost did not expect. I yearn to know that I have endless years ahead instead of an imminent end. Give me this chance, sister, and be blessed by our goddess. Tanaka's eyes slowly fade as her life force leaves her decrepit body. A moment later, the woman falls heavily to the ground, dead. Jathel looks at the corpse with disgust. Now I propose we leave this carrion to the ravens. This pathetic, weak, ugly creature was unworthy of Urgathoa, and even more unworthy of her gift of unlife. Let's see. Like chaotic evil. Unleash an old evil undead priestess into the world? Why ever not? Raise her, Jathel. You pass. Okay, we basically pass on reviving her, or we literally do lawful neutral and say a deal's a deal. I don't like this idea. I really don't. I like chaotic good on this one. Damn my morals. Really, we should do lawful neutral because we're following the lawful neutral path for this character, but that's still a terrible reason to pick it. Yeah, I agree with this, though. I mean, she was willing to sacrifice her freaking daughters just to become an immortal bitch. Fuck that shit. Chaotic good. This woman was a monster in life, and she'll be even worse as an undead. It may seem cruel, but in my opinion, we shouldn't revive her. I'm relieved that we can always find a common language door. Let's move on. I'm impatient to study this ritual. A hunt down the half-blood. And hunt down the half-blood. There we go. 720 XP. Uh-oh. Oh, did he find us already? Well, we don't have to worry about hunting him down, I guess. What up, biatch? Enio. The false merchant Enio walks towards you with an easy gait. His calm friendliness has disappeared, like a mask falling from his face. His clothes are decorated with the easily distinguishable symbol of Pharasma. I hope you settled all your affairs with the poor old exile. It was an interesting show to watch. Time to explain yourself, Enio. You know what? Fuck that shit. Attack. You've grown tiresome. Defend yourself. I hate this. Hey, stop it. Ass hat. Alright, team. You know what's what? Someone dude. 5 foot stutter step this way. Magic rod on. And then let's try to... Okay, that fool. Sneak attack, bitch. Haha. Suck it. That's some solid damage. Nice. Alright, good job, Proto. Skeletors. Finish them off. Oh yeah. Get it. Take it. Like it. Not you. Jethal. Oh, let's buff her up with some of her Justice. Better attacks. Better damage. She's allowed to have 2 on at any given time now.
Unworthy.
Oh my. Oh, hey there with a 31 armor class, man. Dora. What is your attack looking at lately? 17 versus 31. What is that? A 14 or better? That's not exactly ideal. So, what can we do to have some fun with that? Nothing on there that I care about. I could slow him down. Matter of fact, that doesn't sound like the worst idea ever. Yeah, managed to get all of them. I'll get up in that shit. Get some flanking in on. Juju B, you know it. Kill Eo! Ooh, sneak attack, love. Yeah, get all that shit. Take it. He got the trait, the 1d6 plus 1. That's why we did that. Just because extra damage is extra. That's what I was told. Alright, Liza. You come over here. And why don't you just do a... Oh, let's do a prayer. Buffs / debuffs for everyone. Ooh. Someone did a slow spell on us. You bastard. Alright. Time for some Bone Shatter. You'll love this. Take that damage, you bastard. You failed his save throw. That's 14d6 of damage. That's a solid attack here. Oh shit, there's more in the goddamn trees. He's pudding. Alright, Proto Lich's turn. You need a 5 foot stutter step away from this fool. And...
Out of my way!
No, you got your, what do you call it? Dagger form. I forgot to switch you over to your proper weapon. It's okay. These guys are about dead on this side, and we can turn our attentions to these last 2.
Wretched things.
Yeah.
Despicable.
Nice. Door's turn. Whoa. Critical miss. Yeah, that sucks. Juby. Blow that fool. It's way too close for my liking. Thank you, Juby. Eliza. Oh, you got slowed. No. Ooh. Harem. You got another one of those. You sure do. And that's the name of that tune. Bastards. Okay, hopefully this letting the one lady die doesn't come and bite us in the ass, but I really didn't like the idea of rezzing a lady that's basically, I keep calling her a lady, bitch. The bitch. I don't want to res a bitch that was willing to kill her children just so she can be an immortal bitch for immortal times. That sounds like a bad idea all around. So, what do we pick up with that? Newest, oldest. Ooh, armor +3 necklace for somebody. Breastplate +2. Oh, it's a little bit... Ooh, a shock dagger +1. Flaming dagger. Holy shit. Got all kinds of cool stuff. Well, anyway. That's for later. Does anyone need that necklace, though? Oh, a ring as well. Ring protection +3. Who could use that? No. You could. That's awesome. And yes, I know she has deflection spells, but I still appreciate them having the ability to not have to cast that shit. So, ooh, Crushing Despair, that's a new spell. Do I have that one? Apparently I can't learn it. She can. That's the Horde Wilting one again. Okay. +3 necklace. +3 necklace. +3 necklace. Okay, we got another +3 necklace for someone back home. Come on, Eliza, slow butt. Oh, she's fatigued. How'd she get fatigued? Huh.